The town of Riverview had always celebrated Halloween with gusto. Each year, the streets were filled with costumed children, pumpkin lanterns, and haunted house attractions. But one year, an unexpected guest arrived, a mysterious traveling carnival that set up on the outskirts of town overnight. The carnival was unlike any the townsfolk had seen. The tents were dark and tattered, illuminated by flickering lanterns that cast eerie shadows. The air was filled with the smell of burnt sugar and an odd metallic tang. A sign at the entrance read, "The Carnival of Shadows," in faded Gothic letters. Excitement and curiosity brought the townspeople to the carnival gates. They were greeted by a tall, gaunt ringmaster with a top hat and a chilling smile. His eyes seemed to pierce through the night. "Welcome, welcome," he exclaimed, his voice echoing unnaturally. "Step right in and experience the thrills and chills of the Carnival of Shadows." Among the crowd were 4 friends, Lily, Max, Sarah, and Jake. Drawn by the carnival's mysterious allure, they decided to explore together. They passed by strange attractions, a fortune-teller's tent, a hall of mirrors, and a rickety Ferris wheel. The laughter and screams of carnival-goers filled the air, but there was something off about the sounds, a sinister undertone that set them on edge. "Let's check out the big top," Jake suggested, pointing to the largest tent in the center of the carnival. The others agreed, eager to see what awaited them. Inside the big top, they found rows of rickety wooden seats surrounding a dimly lit center ring. They took their seats as the ringmaster appeared again, his grin wider than before. "Ladies and gentlemen," he began, "prepare yourselves for the most terrifying act of the evening. Please welcome our star performer, Harlequin." The lights dimmed, and a spotlight focused on the center ring. Out of the shadows stepped Harlequin, a clown with a white-painted face, black lips twisted into a cruel smile, and eyes that gleamed with malice. His costume was a patchwork of dark colors, and he moved with an unsettling grace. Harlequin's act started with simple juggling and acrobatics, but quickly turned darker. He produced a series of knives, juggling them with increasing speed and precision. The crowd watched in horrified fascination as he performed increasingly dangerous stunts, each one more terrifying than the last. Then, Harlequin invited volunteers from the audience. Sarah and Max, caught up in the moment, raised their hands and were chosen. They joined Harlequin in the ring, their excitement mingled with fear. Harlequin handed them each a knife and instructed them to throw it at a target. As they did, the lights flickered and the targets changed. No longer inanimate objects, but shadowy figures that writhed and contorted. Sarah and Max froze, knives clattering to the ground. The audience gasped, and the ringmaster's voice echoed through the tent. "Harlequin, show them the true meaning of fear." With that, Harlequin's smile widened impossibly, and the shadows in the ring began to move. They stretched and twisted, forming dark, monstrous shapes that advanced toward Sarah and Max. The 2 friends stumbled back, terror etched on their faces. Lily and Jake leapt from their seats, rushing to help their friends. But as they entered the ring, they felt an overwhelming sense of dread. The shadows seemed to come alive, their tendrils reaching out to ensnare them. The ringmaster's laughter echoed through the tent, and the friends realized they had walked into a trap. The carnival was no mere attraction. It was a place of darkness, feeding on the fear of those who entered. In a desperate bid for escape, Jake grabbed a fallen torch and swung it at the shadows. The flames cast eerie light, causing the shadows to recoil. "Run!" he shouted, and the friends bolted for the exit. They burst out of the tent and into the night, the sounds of the carnival now a cacophony of screams and laughter. They ran through the grounds, past the distorted attractions, and out of the carnival gates. When they reached the safety of Riverview, they turned to look back. The carnival was gone, vanished as if it had never been there. Only the lingering scent of burnt sugar and that metallic tang remained. The friends never spoke of what happened that night, but the memory haunted them. Riverview returned to its usual Halloween celebrations, but every year, as the autumn leaves fell, the townspeople would glance nervously to the outskirts of town, fearing the return of the Carnival of Shadows. For those who had been there knew that the carnival was not gone, only waiting. And Harlequin, with his twisted smile and malevolent eyes, was always watching, ready for the next unwitting visitors to fall into his dark domain.